Good morning. It is 7 in the morning now, which means I slept in until about 6:05 this morning, which for me is sleeping in at Disney. Let's go out and experience the day. Now, like most mornings at Walt Disney World, it is a little bit humid out, as you can tell. First thing in the morning for the Magic Kingdom, we have a double length bus. Monorail! Just spoke to Disney security over here by the boats. They haven't seen a Wilderness Lodge boat come by yet, so I might have to save that Geyser Point for another day. Welcome back to the Magic Kingdom. Time is now 7:45 and they are opening the gate. Let's head on into the Magic Kingdom. So good to be home. There is something extra special about first thing in the morning, even though the park isn't open, we're just walking down Main Street with a view like that. First thing to start the day, a picture with Walt Disney and Mickey Mouse. Love that partner statue. Perfect time for breakfast, and let's head to Starbucks. Today's breakfast is thanks to Shelly and Kristen. Shelly and Kristen, thank you so much for those gift cards. It means a lot. What a way to start the day. I have an iced white chocolate mocha, a ham and cheese croissant, and the most beautiful view in the world. You know, I think it's absolutely magical how after all of these years of coming to Disney and loving every minute of it, just sitting here and enjoying a view like this can be emotionally moving. It really can be. It's so hard to describe. It's just feeling the magic, feeling reunited with home. These super friendly ducks of Disney World right there. Hi. Enjoying breakfast, taking pictures, and still time to spare. You know, when you've been to the Fourth enough times, you start to think in advance, where am I going to stand for those fireworks? Like, just in case the spot that I like is full, where else could I go? Time for a magical day. First things first this morning, Tron lights out. No, not yet, not yet. Space Mountain. You can hear a very subtle Incredibles theme throughout Tomorrowland, and I'm looking forward to getting some special pictures today. Time to blast off. One of my favorite ways to start a Magic Kingdom day. I don't know if you can see it in the video, but the game that you used to be able to play on these screens is no longer here. It's now all part of the Disney Parks Play, but these screens are now just stars in the night sky, but there's no controls anymore on the standby line. Wow, okay, so Disney Parks Play, it's the way to interact in the queue lines. Bye! Great first ride of the day. Oh, we're exiting Tomorrowland in the other direction. Thank you. I love Space Mountain first thing in the morning, but look at this kind of unique path to leave Space Mountain. We're going out around the backside. Oh, we're going on an adventure to leave Space Mountain here. I think that might be the construction for Tron Light Cycle right back there. I'm pretty sure it is. It's hard to see through the brush, but there's like piles of dirt over there, crossing the railroad tracks. I have a feeling this is a preview of the path we will use in the future for the Tron Light Cycle ride, coming soon. Now there's a picture I want. Very kind PhotoPass photographer told me she's waiting for her tripod, but she also told me that there are 4 different Incredible shots for this event, so I'm gonna try and get them all. Thanks to George, I got some great shots with the Omnidroid. Cannot wait to see them. Girl. Do you hear this theme songs? Girl. It's time for a mission to defeat the evil Emperor Zurg on Buzz Lightyear's Space Ranger spin. Let's do it. Time to see if I've still got it for Galactic Hero. 952,300. So close. Advantages of getting here early. The line is now outside. It's 9:50 in the morning. I'll have a chance for Galactic Hero later on this adventure as well. There's some Incredibles treats too, like Mrs. Incredible's pretzel mask and Jack Jack cookies. Well, those sound good, but I think I'm also going to get the blue raspberry Fanta. Maybe, you know, maybe that's the only thing I'll get. Maybe I'll come back for the cookies later. Thank you very much. Yum, blue raspberry slushy. Time for the wildest ride in the wilderness. Love that one. Phenomenal way to start the day. After a truly wild ride on the wildest ride in the wilderness, I'm going to take the train back to Main Street, USA. Bye, Alyssa.
Bye, Jason.
It's 11 o'clock right now, perfect time for resort hopping. Let's do it. Don't worry, Magic Kingdom, I'm not done with you yet. I'll be back here for July 3rd. Spur of the moment decision, I decided I'm gonna go to Animal Kingdom Lodge, but given the fact that no one else is here, I have a feeling I probably just missed the bus. That's okay, gives me time to sit down. Oh, there you go, right there. Maybe book some fast passes. Whole bus to myself on our way to Animal Kingdom Lodge. Oh, Kidani Village. Huge smiles. I come back to Kidani Village, just smile ear to ear just because this feels like my home resort. It really does. You know, this is my favorite deluxe resort on property right now. It could change anytime. I don't know if it would ever change, but Kidani Village, current favorite. I just learned that this feeding of the animals takes place Sunday, Tuesday, and Thursday intermittently. Sometimes it's around noon, a little bit earlier, a little bit later. You have the opportunity to fill those food boxes, sometimes for birds, sometimes for giraffes. Really cool, and I can't believe I've never seen it before. Look at the turtle right down there. I've never seen him before. These zebras showed up almost out of nowhere. Been standing out here for just a few minutes, just appreciating this savannah. Here comes the giraffe right now. I've seen all sorts of the, I think it's a Thompson gazelle, zebra, crown crane, and then the giraffe is coming back. So nice. There's a giraffe there and there. There's 3 in sight. There's 3 of the Watusi cattle over there. He's eating from one of the containers that they filled upstairs. It's really cool to see the whole process. They fill it and they bring it right down here. Love visiting Kidani Village. Now, I think I'm gonna head off to Animal Kingdom and experience more of the magic and flights of passage. A lot of those little gecko lizard things crawling around Disney, they don't bother anyone, so don't worry about it. Interesting fun fact, throughout my adventure I take a look at how much memory I have left on each card that I'm using, and I usually have every 2 days I use up 256 gigs per card. That's how big the cards are. On this trip, it's the second full day, I'm halfway through it, I have not used up the first card yet. So it means one of 2 things. Option 1, I'm not taking enough footage and the vlogs might be shorter on this trip, which I'm hoping is unlikely. Option 2, I'm getting more efficient at vlogging, which I think is a very positive thing. And as if it's on cue, there is the Animal Kingdom bus. I'm saying this as a reminder to myself and to you as well. Hydration is key, especially in Florida in the summer. You don't think you're getting dehydrated a little bit, but better be safe than sorry. Water, water, and more water. Back at Animal Kingdom. Once again, the annual pass holder line has a lot of people. Over here, no one. Island Mercantile. Interesting design. Well, that is an interesting mug that I have not seen before. Minnie Mouse, take a look at that. Polka dots all around with little minis on there. $19 and red inside and a bow on the top there. that is very nice. The Wall of Stitch. This is a very interesting croc design here for $60. I'm guessing these are probably custom for Animal Kingdom, or I've just never seen them before. One of the two. Along with the 20th anniversary hat and the coin right there, they also have the new Animal Kingdom mug with a top. Look at these socks. I've never seen these before. You have the giraffe here, the zebras. That's really funny. Snakes and lions. Wow. Just took a look at the app and I saw that the wait time for Dinosaur is 20 minutes. So I'm going to start walking in that direction. Oh my gosh. Launchpad. Dinosaur's canceled. Launchpad. I'm in line to meet Launchpad now. Priorities. There is no right way to experience Disney. One of my favorite things, meeting rare characters. Hey Launchpad. See you soon. We know who you are, you're Launchpad. We were talking about how people couldn't know who you were. You're famous to us, you know, there's no way. It's not important. We want the flyer. We want the flyer. That's what we want. Right there. Aerial Adventures. Launchpad, no question. We trust you. We trust you in the air. Just had a fantastic meet and greet with Launchpad. We were talking about how some people didn't actually know who he was, which I think is kind of sad. But I'm really glad that I knew who he is, and we talked about that a lot. And now I'm here to meet Scrooge McDuck. So I'm thinking about coming by your house for Christmas. What do you think? Maybe a nice, spread of everything. Somebody stop by. Oh, I appreciate it. It means a lot. I really do. I'm hoping to try something special. Generous contributions. Well, I know they appreciate it. We all appreciate it. We all appreciate it. Bye, Scrooge. That was great. And on my way to Dinosaur, I'm realizing that there is a separate meet and greet for Daisy. That's where I'm headed. Hi, Daisy. How are you? You're looking great. I've got to thank you for these amazing costumes you designed. I'm impressed, honestly. Donald's, I saw his too, and Goofy's. Goofy's, I was super impressed with the vest and everything, those pants. I don't know how you thought of it. I would have never thought of that. Just met Daisy, the official costume designer for all of Donald's Dinoland Bash. That was so much fun. Now I'm at Dinosaur and there's a 45-minute wait. You know what? I'm gonna skip it this time. I'm gonna go get a root beer float. Sometimes that happens where you look at the app, it says 20 minutes, then you do other things, come back and it says 45. It's okay, I'll get it another time. You might claim it's a standard root beer float. It's a special one to me at Anandapur ice cream truck. Great spot to enjoy a root beer float, especially now that the sun has hidden behind the clouds a little bit. I've got most of the Fast Pass area for Rivers of Light to myself to sit back and enjoy it with you. I don't remember these candles before. I feel like this is another piece they've recently added. There are certain advantages to knowing the secret cut-throughs behind the Tree of Life, so you don't have to go with the crowds all the way around to Pandora, but that's where I'm headed. Look at that view. Now presenting the 8th wonder of the world, the backside of water. Always takes your breath away to consider the Imagineering behind the floating rocks. Remember when all of this was brand new? I do. That is an awesome light. Let me tell you, if I brought home another Banshee, Pegasus would never let me live it down. I'm impressed, even after a year of being open, Rivers of Light still has a 90-minute wait. Goes to show, a lot of people really do enjoy it. It is a good one. 115-minute wait from the standby line. Luckily, I have a fast pass.
Good, how are you? Thank you.
Stunning. Absolutely stunning. Now there's no official single rider line for Flight of Passage. However, when you do get to the point where they separate you into different lines, if you're by yourself, they will put you in a faster line here. So it won't cut the line too much for you, but every little bit helps. Number 8, here I go. Here we go, Flight of Passage. Even after all that time, unbelievable. I still believe that this Flight of Passage is the best attraction at Walt Disney World right now. It is truly magnificent in every way, in every sense that you can imagine. It's incredible. Now maybe this is just me, but when I'm on Soarin', I can usually get a sense, oh, I like this scene, this is a great scene, I like this one too. But on Flight of Passage, I feel like I don't remember the scene every single time I go. Like, oh, is this new? Am I seeing something brand new? I know it's not. I know it's the same flight, but it feels new every time. Maybe I'm the only one, but it takes your breath away because you can focus on so many different things while you're on the ride. Before I leave Pandora, I feel like something to drink. How about a Night Blossom? Thank you very much. Yum, super good drink, Night Blossom. It's been a while since I've had one. Here we go. It's a deep sweet, but it's not too sweet. I actually think they've lowered the sweetness just a little bit. Maybe they've changed nothing, I don't know, but It's so good. It is so good. Again, it is sweet. For those who don't like sweet things, this isn't for you, but I do love sweet things and I love this. I cannot believe my luck today. Just when I stood under this area in Satchwali Canteen and after I got my night blossom and I was just drinking it here, it starts raining. I mean, that is the best luck ever. So I've got my umbrella and I've got a bag for the camera to cover it, and let's head on out and do some resort hopping. The rain started at about 2:15 and it stopped now. Does that mean that the rain is done for the day? Don't bet on it. More often than not, it'll start raining and then stop and then start again. That's just Florida. You just gotta be prepared for whatever Mother Nature throws your way. It's Wilderness Lodge bus. If I can catch you, that's where I'm going. Sometimes it's just a sign like that. When the bus is right there and you're thinking about it, it helps to just go. Yay for air conditioning. Back at Wilderness Lodge. Great way to relax on a crowded day at Disney resort hopping. Let's head in there. Just as you walk in, the theming is everywhere you look. You can't look in this resort and not find theming. But one thing I found that I've never seen before, massage chairs near the lobby of a Disney resort. I'm shocked. I've never seen it. Okay, so Mercantile right there, Wilderness Lodge, massage chairs. Wow. That's so cool. Did you notice this before? On these on poles right there, you can see they've been carved. Yeah, you can see them. The rams. There's a rams right there and a wolf carved out right there. Attention to detail. I have to take a second to give a shout out to the Disney PhotoPass photographers. Can you see? Yeah, you can see that. Me and the Omnidroid, I'm levitating there. This was a PhotoPass photographer shot. I did not take this. They took this. I'm impressed. And he was like, just jump in midair. Just jumped. Sure enough. Levitating powers. Now I've had a change of thought. It has stopped raining at the moment, but I don't know if you can see there behind me, those clouds coming this way look rather ominous. Most meteorologists would tell you that if you look up, that doesn't mean that's the weather, because it can rain when it's sunny. But I've decided, since Geyser Point is mostly outside and walking away from Geyser Point would mean having to be outside, and I don't really want to go back to the resort to have to change if I get soaked, I'm going to save Geyser Point for another day on this trip. But on this trip, I'm going to go back to Geyser Point. It's going to be delicious. But now I'm going to go back inside Wilderness Lodge, explore a little bit more, maybe go to Roaring Fork, but I'm also thinking about those monorail resorts. So I know I turned right back around, but that's sometimes how I like to experience the magic, weather permitting. One of my favorites. Inside the Mercantile shop here, just browsing around the Mercantile shop, and I came across a good old friend here. Good to see you. Oh yeah, well, good to see you too. This looks new. Look at this blue one right here with the Mickey. It says Disney World, all shucks, Mickey Mouse, all written on the Mickey. Oh, look at this Stitch towel here. There's a towel set. It's a kitchen towel set. Aloha on this side and Stitch on this side. Now here's the section I wanted to see. Look at these Americana Disney pins here. You got the Mickey right there, American Legend, Mickey Mouse with the faces, stars and red and stripes, and then the stars and stripes Mickey at the end there. Those are all great. I sure wish Disney carried this sweatshirt in men's. You see American Legend there with Mickey in the red, white, and blue, and the same one up there. It's only women's, but really, really nice. I think a secondary reason that was kind of in my subconscious when I was thinking about Geyser Point is because Geyser Point is outside, and if you can't tell, which I'm sure you can, it's extremely humid. And even though I'm staying hydrated, I would love to get out of the humidity just for a little bit to an AC-filled restaurant, maybe one of the monorail resorts, for a early dinner. One little secret you may not know is that many of the buses that go to the Wilderness Lodge do stop at the Contemporary on their way to their destination. So I just asked the bus driver, he said, yeah, I'm going to the Contemporary next on his way to Disney Springs, so I'm just going to hop off. Feels like home again at the Contemporary Resort. I can feel the air conditioning from here. Come to me, air conditioning. Look at the Americana themed items here. That's a great hat. And they've got All American Girl. Kind of looks like something my sister would really like. This one's by far my favorite, but I don't really need the bottle opener, which is attached. What do you think about this one? I think we've looked at this shirt together before. Yeah, that's nice. $130 if you're wondering. Michael, why do you buy some of your really nice Disney shirts elsewhere, or maybe like wait for a sale at the Shop Disney Parks app or at a Disney outlet store? There are 150 reasons why. Sure enough, I ended up buying the American Legends one with the bottle opener and this American Girl for my sister. Hopefully she likes it. And they weren't able to deliver to my resort from the contemporary. I may have just forgotten that. I totally forgot. I was just asking, I was like, is that a new rule? I didn't know. They didn't think so. So I have no problem carrying it. I was just wondering. I thought they could deliver it. But I can also take this to the Magic Kingdom, and then they can deliver it to the resort. I'll see how it feels after dinner. Can you believe on this adventure, it is coming up on the third night, and I still have not seen a fireworks show? That all ends tonight. All right, Italian beef. Ken's recommendation, Italian beef. Let's find out.
The Barrel of Monkeys, and it's for the Toy Story, for opening a Toy Story land.
I am definitely gonna get one of those. Now you see the millennial pink cupcake there. I'm getting the Barrel of Monkeys cupcake, which is apparently only for 2 or 3 days. Thank you for the opening of Toy Story Land. Barrel of Monkeys. Okay, this was supposed to be a light dinner at Contempo Cafe. This is the Italian beef with chips. Thank goodness I have a to-go box with that. This is the Barrel of Monkeys, which I could not resist. An extremely rare dessert, only for the opening of Toy Story Land, to be discontinued, I think, today. So I'm so glad I got a chance to try it. Okay, Italian beef. Let's give it a try together. Ken was right. The Italian beef is spectacular. A tiny bit too much bread. But this is basically the best Philly cheesesteak I've ever had. I'm not sure how much of this I'm going to be able to finish. It is spectacular, but I don't know if my appetite will allow me to eat even half, but luckily I have the box. When you bite into it, like from the top, you get a lot more of the cheese, and the basically Philly cheesesteak flavor hits you a lot stronger. Really, really good. I didn't even realize that's what it was missing. It came in a separate container. It's this, I do not know what this is. It's the sauce that comes with a Philly cheesesteak. It's the black. It smells almost like, not wasabi, but it's what you get with a Philly cheesesteak. I should have looked in there earlier. Let's try it again. Oh yes, this completes it. You need that sauce. It's like to dip in. It adds that extra something that it needed. It needed something. This is phenomenal, especially with the sauce. Phenomenal. Okay, time for the moment you've been waiting for. Barrel of Monkeys, Contempo Cafe. Are you ready? Here we go. It's very interesting. It's a hard outer shell. I believe that's chocolate. I'm gonna find out in a minute. And the inside's kind of like it's like a cream. It's a sweet banana. Oh, that's so good. I'm cutting into it here. I hope I'm not cutting plastic. I think it's chocolate. I'm pretty sure you can eat the whole thing. That's either plastic or chocolate. It's chocolate. It's chocolate. That's really good. This is the deconstructed Barrel of Monkeys right there. You see a lot of different layers of banana and some kind of, I don't know how to describe it, like a caking, but it tastes delicious. I do have to admit though, it is super sweet. I like sweet things, so I love this, but if you don't like super sweet things, it might not be for you, just fair warning. It was phenomenal. Thank you. It was. Thank you very much. Okay, monorails are back up and running. Let's head off to the Magic Kingdom. Disney knows that it's time to replace the monorails. They know this, so we don't have to tell them that it's time to replace them. They know. They will get to it as soon as they can. I'm sure there's a lot of things that got to work out for the new ones, but we can appreciate these while they're here.
Hold it, you got it.
Love the stars and stripes right there, Magic Kingdom. Now, my mom's birthday is coming up really soon, and she has hinted at something she would like, and she really likes Elastigirl from the Incredibles. She also really likes those glass cups from Crystal Arts up here in the Magic Kingdom, so let's take a look inside. The Mickey Mouse and the castle and several others, but I did ask, and there's no Elastigirl in this shop. So let's go back to Tomorrowland and look at some of the merchandise. Okay, here, Merchant of Venus. Looks like a few Incredibles things inside. Now, the only reason I am showing you this is because this vlog comes out after my mom's birthday, so this caught my eye immediately. Elastigirl, Incredible Mom. I have a feeling that might be part of it, and then Incredible Mom, but this will have to ask my sister what size to get my mom. But good merchandise here in Merchant of Venus. That is pretty awesome. Look at this punch out with the raccoon and Jack. It's hilarious. Okay, all done with the merchandise, and I have 2 gifts ready to go. Having fun in Tomorrowland. Impressive. Now I'm going to try the incredibly refreshing Frozen Flame. The incredibly refreshing Frozen Flame, let's give it a try together. It almost tastes like a night blossom. Mango strawberry slush. Really good. 30-minute standby for Buzz Lightyear and a very long line for the People Mover, but that's where I'm going. That line usually moves pretty fast. Thank you. Whee! This is perfect, absolutely perfect on a warmer day, on a day where there's a lot of crowds in the park. Perfect. What a shot, what a shot. This is the way to vacation, right here, people mover. You know what's interesting, we can still see down here, even though there's a totally different exit for Space Mountain. Interesting. She's been waiting for that to be done for years. It's always such a relaxing, fun adventure. Take a look at the updated seating section outside of Cosmic Rays. Totally modern now. Remember the time when Seven Dwarfs Mine Train was always over 100 minutes? It's now 80. 10 minutes for Small World? Gotta do it. Almost a boat to ourselves. Take a dance, there you go. These guys are some of my favorites. Box sheep, see? Box. I didn't even notice the bananas up there. That's my jam. As you can see, we have come to a stop and we're forming a bit of a traffic jam behind us. We can almost reach them. That one definitely made me smile. Rapunzel! Please help me understand this. It is 8:10 right now. Happily Ever After fireworks start in an hour, 1 hour. Look at the hub here in the Magic Kingdom. Did I miss a memo? I had to double check. It is not the 3rd of July. Just a lot of people here. It's not that Happily Ever After isn't good or worth waiting an hour for. It is, absolutely. It's just shocking to see it that crowded, that early. Even the cast members were confused. You know, some people might say, Michael, look at those clouds, the ominous in the castle. You know, do you really want to be there during the ominous look? Are you kidding? It's unique. It's cool. I like it. In full disclosure, though, probably going to say that no matter how the castle looks. Time to blast off into space on Astro Orbiter. It's the perfect time for it, too, because it's not too dark, but it's getting a little bit darker. We'll be able to see those clouds. They're over there. Cool. Astro Orbiter. Here we go. Are you sure you're ready? Because we're about to blast off. This is one of those rides where I hold you extra tight to make sure you don't fly away. Here we go. Woo! Look at the castle from here. Woo! Oh my God. Bay Lake, the Contemporary. Woo! Cinderella Castle. You can see this. Oh my gosh, you can see so much from up here. That was awesome. Night has fallen here at the Magic Kingdom, and you know what that means? I'm headed toward the Omnidroid for one of those nighttime shots. I've seen several of them from friends. I definitely want one. They're able to do a lot of cool shots in the mid-evening, but as I guessed, you can't do any of those jumping stills when the sun sets. So if you want to get one of those jumping stills where you're like in midair being like levitating person, you have to do it during the daylight hours. So I've made a decision. I've decided I'm going to stay for Happily Ever After. I really want to see that fireworks show. I might have an interesting view, but then after that I'm going to see how I feel. Maybe back to Hollywood Studios. We'll see. 20 minutes into the fireworks start. Exactly 20 minutes. And you would think it's the 3rd of July or the 4th of July. It's hard to believe what I'm seeing here. This, just look at this. Is all lit up. You can see they are getting ready to go. fantastic. Okay, I've had a change of heart. Instead of going to Hollywood Studios, I'm gonna close the Magic Kingdom. Get some of those closing shots, which I really do enjoy. Now we're gonna move to the side. Once Upon a Time. I think it's really amazing how a lot of people do not know that Once Upon a Time happens a few minutes after Happily Ever After. Definitely stay. If you've never seen it before, it's absolutely worth seeing. I thought I had more time for rides. That's okay. That's okay. Some nighttime pictures are equally fun. Closing the Magic Kingdom, starting off in Tomorrowland with the Incredibles Summer Expo. This is the way to end Magic Kingdom Day. I don't know if you can tell in the video, but the eye in the Incredibles banner here is almost like a light. That is how bright it is. Clearly there's something, light hitting it that makes it that bright with the white there. But wow, it's pretty cool. You see the beam go up, and you get the eye. Awesome. You are seeing this, right? This is awesome. This. Good night, Incredibles, Tomorrowland Expo, and Tomorrowland. Just beautiful, beautiful way to end the night. Plastic Girl. I absolutely love these late night shots. I mean, you can't get any better than just being alone with Walt and Mickey here, Cinderella Castle behind you. It doesn't get any better than this. Wait till you see this shot. We just took an amazing shot in front of Walt and Mickey, WW couple, and Mr. Tom Morrow. Both of them, got to check them out in the description. Epic shot here. Look at these guys. Look at this dedication here. Awesome. Good night, Magic Kingdom. An absolutely magical day. From start to finish, wouldn't have changed a thing. Smiling ear to ear on my way out. Apparently this is the very last bus for Pop Century. That was cutting it a bit short. What a day. What a day. All right, so now I'm headed back into Pop Century, gonna refill my resort refillable mug, and then go to sleep and probably sleep in just a little bit because I think I've been up at 6 and to bed by like midnight or 1 every day for like 3 days. So tomorrow is a sleeping day. Hi there, thank you very much. I don't feel tired in terms of my energy level. I feel like I can just go and go and go because I'm just so excited for Disney. But the bottom of my feet definitely feel it. It's like, Michael, you've been on your feet for like 3 days straight. Time for a water park, so that's what tomorrow's gonna be. A truly phenomenal day. I wouldn't have changed a thing, and I'm so glad I had the opportunity to share it with you. Thank you so much for taking time to share it with me. Until next time, tomorrow's probably the water park. I'll see you real soon. Have a magical night.